What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. We are just hanging out, vibing. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully the audio sounds okay, because this is what happened. I went to record a video. In fact, I think it was my restricted list video. I went to record that, and my microphone, for some reason, all the settings had just went up out the window. I didn't change a single thing, but my settings were different. Things sounded different. I had to do all this extra stuff to make it sound better. I don't know what the heck happened. So hopefully it's back to normal now. I honestly have no idea. We're just rolling with it. Let me know how it sounds. I can try and fix as much as possible as we go along here, but yeah, hopefully it's not totally wacky and wonky. Ace of Keys, welcome to the stream, my friend. What is up? I love the octopus emoji or the squid. Whatever that thing is, I love it. That's amazing. But yeah, so the point of the stream, we're talking, vibing, playing some KeyForge. First off, the first order of business is this article here. The tournament rules and guidelines for 2024. I haven't actually read this article yet. I did read the 2024 Alliance Restricted List one, obviously. And then I read the 3 other ones about the store championships and the Grim Reminders pre-release stuff. But this article right here, I haven't read yet. So I wanted to read it with you guys live, get a live reaction, and get your thoughts on it as we go along here. Let me find a good spot for my mic. So tournament rules and guidelines for 2024. Official KeyForge tournaments. Oh, it's a really short article too. Perfect. It won't take up that much time. Official KeyForge tournaments throughout 2024 will be governed by the TRG, which is receiving a new update that goes into effect today. Store championships, vault tours, national championships, and the world championship will use the TRG. Describes the rules, defines the formats. KeyForge players who followed the 2023 tournament year will notice this latest update to the TRG features some important new revisions. A summary of these changes are as follows. All games are timed at 45 minutes, including each game in the final match. That's interesting. That is new. Niall Sings, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So glad to have you. We are currently looking over this article that I haven't read yet. All games. So even the games in the final match, in the finals, because originally those were not timed, if I remember correctly. There was no time limit on those final matches. So that's interesting that now those are also capped at 45 minutes. The formats previously known as Sealed Archon and Sealed Alliance have been merged into one format known simply as Sealed, which will be a featured format at every premier KeyForge event in 2024, including the World Championship. I did hear about that. I did read about the new Sealed stuff, especially the Sealed. Well, like Sealed Archon. Well, I guess it's all sealed because so now you can bring 1 deck or 2 decks or 3 decks now, apparently. So if you want to play in the Sealed format, you can do it either Sealed 1 deck style or Sealed Alliance style, where you bring 2 or 3 decks and combine them for an alliance, which I think is kind of weird that it's like that. Yeah, United Sealed or Unified Sealed, whatever it was called exactly. Which I feel like that's kind of weird because how, like, if you come to the event with a single deck and you're facing down everybody else who's using 3 decks and building the best possible deck out of those 3. It's like I don't really see how that works, but who knows. The Alliance Restricted List has been updated, indeed. Then there's the article. Remember, the TRG is one of only several things. Tournament formats. Okay, well this is from, what is this? I wonder if the Master Rulebook got any updates. But yeah, so the whole sealed thing seems a little weird. It seems like there should be 1 thing for like single deck sealed, 1 thing for Sealed Alliance, and then normal Archon, and then normal Alliance. Seems like that would be the way to do it, but I don't know. I'm not seeing anything here. Oh. Paradox Shield. Here's something new. If Paradox Shield is attached to a 3-power creature and I only have 1 card in my deck, can the replacement effect of Paradox Shield's ability protect my creature from destruction? Oh, that's Isn't that a Grim Reminder's card? Paradox Shield? Paradox Shield. Yeah, this creature gains destroyed. Discard cards on top of your deck equal to this creature's power. If you do, fully heal this creature and destroy Paradox Shield instead. But if it's a 3-power creature with only 1 card in the deck, the replacement effect of Paradox Shield does not go off. So it's kind of like a really weird like form of Armageddon Cloak in a sense. I think Armageddon Cloak is the one I'm thinking of. Dave, oh, welcome to the stream. The one and only, the legend, Dave O. So good to see ya. We have a goat in the chat, my friends. I can't speak. We have a goat in the chat, my friends. There we go. We have Dave O. Everybody say hi to Dave O, the legend, the absolute legend. So there's something new for Paradox Shield. Curse of Cowardice. My opponent controls it. Now on my turn, I destroy their only creature. Does Curse of Cowardice immediately get destroyed? No, it resolves at the end of his controller's turn. Dave, we're so happy to have you. Absolutely. If I play Mimic Gel as a copied creature in play, which card does the rule of 6 apply to? For the purposes of rule of 6, you are considered to have played the copied card. I see. Alright, so yeah, it looks like there are a few updates here on the in the glossary and everything on the list. Very cool. Good to know. Scrappability. Seeing a few changes. Ooh, KeyForge set icons. Look at that. Nice. I do like how Menagerie is kind of like a first place ribbon. Kind of circus. I don't know about circusy themed, but yeah, that's cool. Oh. Okay, so nothing too crazy. A few updates for Grim Reminders. Then the whole fact that now the finals are timed as well, and then the really weird unified sealed thing. All right, let's get into some games. How about? That's really all I wanted to do was look at the. You know what we could also do is what are your guys' thoughts on the new restricted list with Befuddle and everything getting added to it? Keyforging.com. This restricted list, it's kind of crazy. I put out a video about it just like a couple days ago. Happy. Niall Sings is happy. I am happy as well. I like what we're seeing here. Martian Generosity now limited to only 1 per deck. Legionary Trainer is new to the list. Infernus is new to the list. Foff Transponder, Cronus, and Befuddle all new to the list. And then Halifest, interestingly. I didn't know that there were decks out there with multiple Halifests. Actually, I've never checked to see if that's a thing. Double Halifest decks? That would be ridiculous. Dave says, I think they did a good job. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. They took a look at all the top decks over the past 2023 competitive season, took a look at all the stuff that was in there, all the most notable cards in those alliance decks. Wow, there are 2 woe decks in existence. Actually, no, they're Unchained decks, so never mind. There are no Winds of Exchange decks with double Halifest. Interesting that there are 2 Unchained decks with double Halifest, though. That's kind of funny. Double Harmlatoon in each of them as well. Okay, well, maybe there's Maverick Halifest. Let's check for that. Is Maverick Halifest a thing? Maverick. Because imagine having like three Halifest pods. Okay, so no, there's no Maverick Halifest. So I guess Halifest is just on there so that you can't have a Halifest pod of like a Befuddle or anything like that. But that's so interesting because those are like such staple common cards that it just like obviously they go well together. So now they're separated. You can't have that. So like, it's so interesting. No WoW double Halifest. It might be locked to 1 copy. It probably is. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. It'd better be, honestly. HFFS has an interview with Michael Hurley explaining the restricted list process in detail. I haven't listened to that yet. I was actually going to listen to that episode tonight, but I haven't gotten to it yet. I'm very excited to listen to it, though, and see what Michael Hurley has to say. I'm sure he has some very interesting insights. Lazarus, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, my friend. So glad to have you. Currently no plans to add Grim Reminders to the list in the 2024 season. That's actually really interesting. Because with Grim Reminders right around the corner, people here in the US are getting their shipping confirmations. Essie Steele just got her shipping confirmation. Or at least she got an email saying that it was going to ship soon. One of the two. My dad actually got his email. He's going to be getting his Grim Reminder stuff soon. So, I mean, Grim Reminders Alliance is 100% going to be present in the 2024 competitive season. So with nothing on the restricted list, nothing for that set on the restricted list, I'm very, very interested to see what sort of ridiculous stuff is exploited in Alliance for that. Because Grim Reminders has some stupid stuff in it. I didn't realize people are getting shipping confirmations. Yes, they are. At long last, the time is finally here. I still haven't gotten mine, though. I just want to see it. I haven't gotten mine, hoping I can somehow get it this week. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. This week. I want to see it this week. I can't wait to start making content on Grim Reminders, and I'm excited for people to actually watch my Grim Reminders content, because I feel like my Grim Reminder stuff doesn't get quite as many views because people want to avoid spoilers. But once everybody has their hands on the set, maybe people will actually watch those. Otherwise, I'll get someone to intercept my package. Yeah, very cool stuff, very cool stuff. And so my brother, he has a Grim Reminders deck, because he went to KeyForge Celebration with me and my dad, and Mike M. Flava, I don't know if you guys know him. I know Dave does. He's part of the Michigan crew here. But anyway, my brother has this Grim Reminders deck with a Mars pod. That's just, it almost feels like a Genka pod with how it goes with freaking Key Abduction and what's the Target Unixidol, Dr. Xyloxyl Frexes, Mars First and Ironix Rebels. Like, he can just rule of 6 stuff and it's ridiculous. And pull off Key Abduction and archive it is insane. DataForge, welcome to the stream. The legend, the one and only, the GOAT, DataForge. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's NKFL and YouTube superstar Aembermedes. And as Fudginator says, it's YouTube and NKFL superstar DataForge. Right back at you. DataForge, the legend, the GOAT. And Fudginator, also the legend and the GOAT. NKFL, YouTube, Twitch, KeyForge content creator superstar as well. Dude, chat's popping off right now. Welcome. Seems some Americans are, yeah, I know Europe people got notifications to confirm shipping address a couple weeks ago. That is awesome. And ABR as well. DataForge. Oh my goodness. Welcome to Library Access. We have a new channel member. How do I update this thing? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, DataForge. Seriously, thank you. Thank you very much. That is amazing. I gotta update this members thing. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. Oh, here we go. We are at 6 out of 7 members. Boom, let's go. Welcome, welcome. Library access is now all yours, my friend. Enjoy your access to exclusive content, exclusive emotes, and yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. It's a party indeed. But yeah, fun stuff. I did take home first place in my division for the NKFL, which feels great. I'm going up to bronze. Heck yeah. I'm kind of nervous for bronze because last time I was in bronze, I got absolutely destroyed. I was humbled very quickly. Yeah, here we go. I took home the W, 17-4. Heading up to bronze to get to be humbled big time. Humbled big time. So that'll be interesting. My second time in bronze. Hopefully this time I can maybe just stay in bronze, because last time I was in bronze, I didn't have Winds of Exchange at my disposal. I think if I had my Winds of Exchange, it might have been a different story. I don't know for sure. Fudgeinator is also going to be in bronze. Let's go. If we're in the same like Delta, Beta, Alpha thing, I'm prepared to lose. Very prepared to lose to you and your insane Dark Tidings. I had a really good season. I'm hoping to get double. There you go, double promoted to bronze. Heck yeah. There you go. Maybe you can convince Syzox to get you up there. That'd be great. Bronze party. Ended up going 19-2 thanks to Spire Surf. Let's go. Heck yeah. Dude, I'm glad that deck could help you out. In case you guys don't know, I actually sold one of my decks to Sunday that he has been using in his lineup, in his Hexad. And apparently it's doing incredibly well. There's this crazy epic quest. What does it have? Like, triple? It has like triple something. Triple control of the week, I think. But, yeah. It was a fun day. I'll be bringing more DT next season too. Nice. As I was saying, yeah, triple control of the week library access. That's what it was. It was a really cool deck. So I'm glad it's in the hands of somebody who can really utilize it. But speaking of Dark Tidings, I actually have a Dark Tidings deck that I'm considering adding to my Hexad for bronze next season, which is shocking to me. I am, as I've said many times before, I am a certified DT hater. I don't like Dark Tidings. It's not my set. I know it's a lot of some people's sets. Some people will die. They will be on their deathbed proclaiming how amazing Dark Tidings is. I'm not one of those people. But I actually have a Dark Tidings deck that I'm considering adding to the lineup. I think I've showed you guys this deck before. I think I've played it on stream before. Joanna, some Spanish name or something. Joanna Mariscal de la Fumarola Arcadica. It's a fun one. Has this really bursty Untamed, double Tony with a Deep Rotted Ruin and a Key Frog. I've actually been practicing with it today. I've just been sitting here. I have the day off. I've just been sitting around, not doing a whole lot. I was like, I might as well stream. I've been practicing with this deck some, playing with it in competitive, seeing what it does. Yeah, good stuff. And the more I play with it, the more like lines of play I find that are super cool. I'll be bringing more DT next season. Dark Tidings, DT, best set. I'm not gonna salute that. What am I doing? Sunday. Oh my goodness. 2 members in one stream. Let's go. Welcome, Sunday. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sunday, for becoming a member. Welcome to Library Access. You now have access to the whole library. Please enjoy access to exclusive content, exclusive emotes. As you can see, we got some exclusive emotes being spammed in the chat right now. Let's get it. Welcome, Sunday. Thank you so much. That's super generous of you. Super glad to have you on board as a member. No reaping. Yes, indeed. We need to update this. No reaping. Let's get this figured out. All right, here we go. 7 out of 7 members win without reaping. There we have it. We've reached the member goal. Let's get it. Heck yeah. Rush is a good strategy. The sea urchin emoji is popping off right now. Let's get it. And the Captain No Beard emoji? Heck yeah. DT best set. I have some heater DT decks I'm considering for next season. I just don't know how they will fit into my lineup. Indeed. I know, because I'm trying to debate, like, which deck do I want to remove from my Hexad in order to add in this Joanna Dark Tidings deck. I have this Mass Mutation deck I'm thinking of getting rid of, potentially. That it's always a toss-up with that one. It's a very control-y deck. I have this. Let me see if I can pull it up here. It's one of my favorite Mass Mutation decks. Work with me here. All right, here we go. It's one of my favorite MM decks. This one. Empress Mimophone, the Diamond Pirate, which it's kind of funny how I say it's one of my favorite MM decks, and then I pull it up and it's for sale. Maybe I should unlist it. Anyway, it has like these stats. It has 19 creature control, 19 Ember control, 18 expected Ember. Like, it's a very well-rounded deck for the most part. It doesn't have artifact control, unfortunately. But it's a very like I know, for sale, CactW. But it's like it's a very reactionary deck. It's a very reactionary deck. So it doesn't, like, outside of having a board and reaping out, it doesn't generate a ton of Ember. Except for like the Shadows obviously does a lot of stealing. And it's a really nice Shadows pot too. Like Johnny with double red penny. There's 11 mutants total to go with the Johnny. Bonithing with Safe House. Seeker Needle to go with the red pennies as well. So it has some good stuff, but it's just very reactionary. And I've found, actually, that over this past season of NKFL, that my playstyle is more proactive. It's not so much, I know, 6 pips. There's only 6 pips. So I think it's a good candidate for being removed from the Hex set in favor of a much more bursting, proactive Dark Tidings deck. Because at first, I feel like my style, when I first started playing the game, my style was very reactionary. Like, I really liked the decks that were just like, I can answer anything the opponent did. But the more I've been playing, the more I'm like, I just like the more beatdown decks, the more like proactive burst decks. Like the ones where the opponent always has to answer to me, I don't necessarily need to be answering to them. But yeah. Susu, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Welcome. Anything for the right price. After you beat down people with it, it's for sale for them to buy so it doesn't happen to them again. Exactly, yeah. Then they can do the beating down with it. I play the exact opposite. I've played control reactionary for a lot of my TCG career. I'm a combo rat. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, combo, there's like, you got like your combo players, you got your reactionary players, you got your, there you go, the mid-range players. Fudgenator, I really like mid-range, but the proactivity is king in KeyForge. And then you got like the super bursty proactive. So you got like these different players. I used to be very reactionary. I was like, give me all the board control, give me all the Ember control. But then I found that it's just, I wasn't doing a whole lot. I was just always trying to keep the opponent in check rather than pushing my own game plan forward and forcing the opponent to keep me in check all the time. So I think that's part of the reason why I like Winds of Exchange, because Winds of Exchange is a very bursty set, a very proactive set of just like, here's my board, I'm gonna reap out. Oh, you got rid of my board? Well, here's a ton of pips and stuff. Here's my double Curse Relic deck. Now deal with me playing 8 Ember pips in a single turn. So I think Grim Reminders, for you combo lovers out there, like Fudgenator, I'm also a big combo player. Like, Grim Reminders, for you combo heads out there, Grim Reminders is going to be the set of sets for you guys. It's going to be the set of sets for you guys. You guys are going to love GR. Because I feel it's going to be such a combo heavy set for real. Especially with discard pile manipulation, and just like the whole discard pips and everything. It's gonna be so insane. It's gonna be so insane. Ugh. I like being able to play off my back foot, but also can turn it up to 11 by rushing down my opponent. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so like proactive decks with like a touch of control. Like if you have a really good game plan that you're pushing forward throughout the game, with a touch of control just to make sure that you can still also answer what your opponent is doing. Archetypes in KeyForge are so different than other card games. That's why I love my staple deck, The Being. It can just do both. There you have it. What's a good house combo I like? A good house combo I really like. Oh, that's a tough one. In Winds of Exchange, at least, I really love me a good Equidon, Brobnar, and Unfathomable lineup. Because those 3 houses tend to be pretty strong. Brobnar especially. You got good disruption and answers in the Unfathomable. You got some potential burst and board control with the Brobnar. And then Equidon, you've got good Ember control generally. And then it can also potentially bring in the Prospector token, so good stuff all around there. I have a dirty Grim Reminders Dark Discovery deck. Oh yeah. Dude, Grim Reminders is going so hard with the key cheats. Grim Reminders going so hard with the key cheats. Like every house has one for the most part. And they're like they're either like really long, like really potent new ones like Spooky Charge, or they're like really goated reprints like Key Abduction, Dark Discovery, like you just said. DT will be best. DT will be best set. GR will be second best set. You keep telling yourself that. You keep telling yourself that. Double incarnation pot to set up the combo in Equidon. Interesting. So you can set up the combo through Equidon and then pull it off with the Dark Discovery. That's super cool. So it's cool that you can do it in Equidon too, and then you've also got tools in Unfathomable itself. I think it's like Beam of Forgetting or whatever can pull that off for you as well, or help you set that up by putting random cards from the opponent's hand to the bottom of their deck. It's like Dark Discovery is going to have so much more consistency, I feel like, in this set. Same with things like Might Makes Right, I think is going to be super consistent. Key Abduction. If you get the right Mars pods, then there's going to be some really consistent stuff there too. As I was just talking about, my brother has a super consistent Mars pod that can pull off Key Abduction every single game, pretty much. Multiple times a game. If he gets the combo pieces early, you pretty much just lose. Like, it's like, I don't even know how you beat it. Punch Rate Equilibrium, Dysania, stuff like that. Have you given any thought to your no reap strategy? Nope. Not. I've given no thought to it. It's probably just gonna be Ember Pip spam. That's about all the thought I've given to it. I think it's just gonna be me spamming as many pips as possible. Oh, and it has a Beam of Forgetting too. That's awesome. So yeah, Dark Discovery, easy free key right there. Do you know anything about the first KeyForge set? Because I have a deck from it, but if I search it in the database on the official website, it doesn't appear. Is it outdated? Yeah, I guess. Is it scanned in? I guess, yeah, like Fudginator's asking. I guess make sure that it's scanned into the website, because if it's not, then it wouldn't be showing up. Yeah, a legacy deck. Yeah, because if it's a deck from a past set, or if you haven't just rescanned in your collection to go into Ghost Galaxy's Master Vault, then it wouldn't be showing up there. But it would probably show up as a legacy if it's been scanned in already. I really wish I knew the name of my brother's deck so I could show you guys that Mars pod. Real quick, I'm gonna text him and see it if he's still up, which he should be. I'm gonna see if he can send me the name of that deck, because I really want to show you guys that Mars pod. It's the most insane busted Mars pod you've ever seen. Actually, especially in Grim Reminders, obviously. But it's like once his combo starts going off, it's just like, oh, it's over. It's over. You've Rule of 6 with 3 of your creatures, and then archived all of them, and then also your Key Abduction is archived, so then you can just do it all again the next turn. It's just like, bro. It's like, it's an alliance-worthy Mars pod, in my opinion. Like, if we start seeing Grim Reminders alliances in the 2024 season coming up here, that Mars pod is totally going to be viable, in my opinion. All right, so hopefully he responds so I can show you guys, but it's pretty bonkers. Uvixia. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Welcome to the stream. So glad to have you. Oh my goodness, he responded. Let's see. I sent a link in the chat. I don't think links work in the chat, unfortunately. I think it's like some spam moderation thing. Oh, it just wasn't scanned in. Perfect. Got that sorted out. So yeah, I don't think links work in the chat. You'll just have to send me the name, unfortunately. But yeah, this deck is just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Let me pull up the Grim Reminder spoilers so that we can take a look at these cards as they come up. KeyForge Master Vault. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. We're gonna play at some point or no? Yeah, I will at some point. I'll play a few games. I have this, I'm probably going to practice with this Dark Tidings deck that I was just talking about. Probably get a few practice games in with this to see if I really want to play with it in NKFL. It's just a little light on the Ember control for me. just a little light on the Ember control. Because as I've been playing with it, that's what I've come to the conclusion of. Is that it can go fast, it has good board creature control, but the Ember control is just lacking sometimes. Gameplay in this channel? Absolutely not. You don't see gameplay on this channel very often. mostly live streams. Mostly just on the live stream then. All right. Oh yeah. So the name of this deck is hilarious. Cosimo Z Sievor, the 3.14159th is the name of this deck. I love how apparently the number pi is something that's in the algorithm for deck name generation. All right, Cosimo Z Sievor. See if it comes up. Okay, let's try Cosimo. Cosimo Z. Cosimo. There we go. Cosimo at Z Sievor, the 3.14159th. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here we go. Take a look at this. So we have, in the Mars pod here, we have Plan 10. At the end of each player's turn, return a card from under Plan 10 to its owner's hand. If there are no cards under Plan 10, destroy Plan 10. Play, put each non-Mars creature face up underneath Plan 10. Key Abduction. Abductomatic. After fight, if you're haunted, capture 2. Scrap the least powerful from the creature captures 2. Brain Dart, we all know and love. Brash Grabber. If you're not haunted, he enters play enraged. Omni, move 1 ember from an enemy creature to your pool. Then we got 1 copy of Dr. Xyloxylfrex. Elusive. After you play a Mars creature from your discard pile and ready it, which is just a ridiculous effect. But then it also has 2 Ironix Rebels. Play, ready each of Ironix Rebels' Mars neighbors. We got the Mars First on top of that, which is crazy to me that both Ironix Rebel and Mars First exist in the same set in the same house, both as ready news effects. Just insane. Then we have Flotsam Spewer, Splash Attack 2, each of his Mars neighbors gain Splash Attack 2 as well. And then 2 copies of the target Nixidal. Play, archive a card from your discard pile, and then after reap, archive the target Nixidal. So it's just insane. I'm not very good at explaining the combo, because there's a number of ways to do it. But essentially, like, once some of these pieces end up in his discard pile, exactly what you're saying, Fudgenator, so many Exhumes in this set, is that once like the Rebels are in the discard pile, then he can, Dr. Xyloxylfrex is out on the board, he can Mars First to ready and reap with it, and then deploy the Ironix Rebel next to the Dr. Xyloxylfrex to ready it again, and then he can like reap again if he wants, maybe grab this target Nixidal from the discard pile, and then play it ready next to the just play it from the discard pile, and then you can reap with it. So when you play it, you archive a card from your discard pile, then reap with it to archive that, and then yeah, it's just kind of crazy. Like, you just have to see it in order to understand it, but it's like it just goes crazy. He does a ton of reaping, a ton of it gets archived, so then he can like pull his archives and play Key Abduction with this massive hand, or just reap out and then just have enough Ember for the Key Abduction. It's absolutely wild. The name of the deck is the Principle of Mega Cube. Nice. Pie is indeed superior to cake. Actually, it's not, but I see it. I see it. So yeah, it's like the Mars First and the Ironix Rebels. It can make the Dr. Xyloxylfrex just go absolutely ham. He can pop off like crazy. And then archive all the pieces again with the target Nixidals, and then Key Abduction, and then in case stuff maybe, let's say, I don't know, like, then there's a Plan 10 in there as a board wipe. If for whatever reason the opponent's board is getting in the way, just wipe all of it with the Plan 10 and then go crazy. Gemcoat Ledger Domain with the draw pips. Oh yeah, so he also has this Gemcoat vendor that has 2 draw pips on it, and then this Ledger Domain, if it wants to load. Ledger Domain, Ledger Domain, Ledger Domain. This Ledger Domain that says return a damaged creature to its owner's hand. If you do, his controller gains 1. So you got this Gemcoat vendor with a couple drop pips. So if the Gemcoat vendor is damaged, so you can action steal 1 and then deal 1 damage to the Gemcoat vendor, and now that's damaged, put it back into your hand with a Ledger Domain, and then get those 2 drop pips again, which is kind of cool. And And then, but yeah, this Mars pod, it has a number of iterations of how all the combo stuff can go off. But once it does start going off, it's like, well, that's the game, I guess. All right, let's get into some gameplay. Joanna. Let's practice with Joanna. Get a few practice games in here. Because I really do feel like this deck could do some stuff. Wow, that's loud. We're up against the one and only KeyForge. Joanna, Mariscal de la Fumarola, Arcadica. I wonder what that means. Let's see. Starting hand here. I kind of like it. Start with a Finch Cloak, maybe. And then next turn, maybe throw down some Unfathomable. I like it. We could roll with it. Yeah, so it has some like cool, it has good ways to kill the Brand. So you can use like Mug. There's also the Double Scooped and the Kerwallop and Mac the Knife that all can deal damage to the Brand. There's also Thunder Toe can put some damage on it. Then there was also, oh yeah, same with the KeyFrog. Thunder Toe goes well into KeyFrog. What am I up against here? Oh, some classic Coda. Rebecca, Plague, Hugo Trick. Plague. Okay. I see it. I see it. Going Fathly, let's Brain Drain. With Abyssal Sight existing now, Brain Drain just feels like the inferior card. It really does. Every time I play it, I'm just like, man, I really wish I was discarding this card and not putting it back on top of their deck. But that's how it be. I don't know, put that there, I guess. Hookmaster and Tamwa. Nice, we got the Chelonia here. Got the Chelonia play coming up. And we got Scooped to kill the Hunting Witch, which that might be first priority actually, is to kill the Hunting Witch and then we can go into Untamed. That might be good. Brain Drain is fair is the difference. I mean, hey, Abyssal Sight, you still got to destroy a friendly creature. That balances it, right? Right? That balances it. That's balanced enough. You have to destroy something. It's the fair trade. Brain Drain is just like, look at the hand, look at the opponent's hand, do whatever you want. Abyssal Sight, dude, there's a price. There's a price. There's a price to it. In quotes. Okay. So we definitely need to deal with this dang Hunting Witch. Get this Hunting Witch out of here. And then Kerwallop. Might as well play that. Ooh, okay. Okay. Right? 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 Come on. Come on. Work with me here. So this is a nice Untamed hand, for sure, for sure. I do have to raise the Tide. Now, Untamed, I do have 2 Tide Raisers in Untamed. I have the All Tied Up and the Cross Porpoises. Sadly, neither of those are in my hand at the moment. Discards card and play the 2 Lomirs and a Crump. Alright, now I would love a Maelstrom. I have 3 of them. Let's go Untamed. Actually, now would be a great time for this infighting, to be honest. Might as well do that. Raise the Tide. Aembermedes on nothing. Chelonia. And Witch of the Dawn. And Deepwater Ruin. And check. And there's the KeyFrog. So KeyFrog has the infighting that can go into it. The Thunder Toe, the 2 Scoops can go into it. Kilogog's Trench with perfect timing can go into it and kill it. And then I think that's about it. Oh, there's also Mug. Mug can do that too. So I am glad to have like a decent amount of Tide Raisers in this deck. So there's the Cross Porpoises all tied up like I mentioned. There's also the Portal and the Trickle Down Theory. So that's 4 ways that you can raise the Tide without actually having to chain yourself. Semi-consistent Brand, semi-consistent KeyFrog. And then double Witch of the Dawn. The more I play with this deck, the more I'm like, holy crap, Witch of the Dawn is such an awesome card. Especially when you have like 2 of them like that. So then it's just like, oh, you randomly discarded a Chelonia from my hand. Well, I can get it back with Witch of the Dawn. Oh, my stuff died earlier. Well, I got a couple Witch of the Dawns. I can get that stuff back and burst again. It's like, what a great card. What a great card for real. And then the Evil Twin version is just even better. No, he fought my Hookmaster. And killed my Chelonia. And stunned everything? What is this guy doing? And took me off check? Sad day. Sad day indeed. I can get my Chelonia back. See what I mean? I can get my Chelonia back. I'm gonna go Untamed and do just that. And get my dang Chelonia back. Come back, Chelonia. Return to me. And the key prob. And unstun. And unstun. Interesting. Witch of the Dawn is awesome. How long does it take for a newly discovered deck to be added to the DOK website? I mean, if you just like manually import it, like Fudgenator's saying, then it should just show up instantly. If you manually import it, like if you don't manually import it, then it might take a few minutes. Generally not even that long. It shouldn't take very long at all. But if you manually import it, then it'll just show up right then and there. He's going Brobnar again. Another Crump. I really wish one of my Maelstroms would show up. That'd be nice. That would be real nice. Hey, welcome to the stream. Mulgogi. I really hope I didn't butcher that. Mulgogi, welcome to the stream. We're just hanging out. We talked for a while about the new band list and everything, and Grim Reminders and whatnot. But now we're just hanging out. I'm practicing with this Dark Tidings deck, and having a good time. All right, I think I might go Unfathomable. I can get this Portal archived for one thing. Remove the stun there. I don't know if Kilogog's Trench is the play. Actually, I think it might be, because I have Brend coming up here. So like a couple turns later, I might be able to do something with Brend. And then I think I want this guy to go Untamed, maybe. Yeah. If you don't go Untamed, I get 3 Ember, buddy. He'll probably go Untamed, because he just went like Brobnar a billion times. Aembermedes is joining the Dark Tidings Best Set Club. I'm not. I am not joining the DT Best Set Club. Far be it from me to ever say something like that. I am not joining the DT Best Set Club. I can see that Fudgenator is trying to subliminally force me to join it, but I'm not. Let it stand. On the record, on stream, if anybody ever asks me, are you gonna join the DT Best Set cult someday? Just show them, just somebody clip this and show them that no, I'm never gonna join it. All right, hey, I got 3 Ember. Let's go. but I already have your jersey made. Oh no, spare me. You can gift it to me. No guarantee that it's not gonna, you know, end up in a burning dumpster somewhere. I'm sorry, that was so mean of me. Actually, it wasn't. Actually, it wasn't at all. I stand by that. All right, what can we do here? Let's go Shadows. Man, where are my Maelstroms? Where are my Maelstroms? So we could scooped maybe the Crump, and then Looter Pillage to steal one, Gas Pipe Malone to capture one, and the turn there, because then next turn I can play Brand and it'll die. You mean framed behind me in a spot of honor? Sure, that's what I meant. I'll put it up on my wall next to my 1,000 subscriber plaque, my first and second degree black belt plaques. It'll be right up there among those achievements. It'll be right up there among My greatest life achievements. Aembermedes joined the Dark Tidings Club. Actually, I think that's what you'll have to put on your wall. I got Aembermedes to join the Dark Tidings Best Set Club. You should get a plaque for that. If you can convince anybody to join that club, then you should get a plaque for each person you managed to do that for. That's all I'm saying. That's pretty mild compared to what some people say to people who like Dark Tidings. True that. See, look, watch this amazing Kilogog's Trench play that's about to happen right here. What perfect timing. What sublime and perfect timing. I'm such a genius, I must say. What is a good set to buy decks? Yeah, Winds of Exchange, I'd say, is probably the best set for that. AOA is definitely the cheapest, because on Amazon, you can go and buy them for like 15 a piece. AOA displays, that is. I don't want my archives. I'm going to steal one from you. I'm going to put out my brand, and then I'm also going to put out a Finch Cloak. And then steal 3. Boom! Kilogog's Trench. Value. Stonks on this Kilogog's Trench. Major stonks. What a play. Now I just need to draw into a Maelstrom. How is it that all 3 of my Maelstroms are bottom 9 cards? That is so sad. That is so sad. Oh, you'd have a good number of plaques. Is that so? Is that so? You've convinced that many people, huh? You've inducted that many people. You've brainwashed that many people, and you're proud of it? How could you? How could you? Mushroom Man. And then Maliobi's gonna die, so I'm gonna capture onto the Mushroom Man. Please give me a Maelstrom. Thank the Lord. Alright, I'm off to watch BOTB. Alrighty then. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. It was great to have you. It was great to have you. Very much fun. You came and you tried to induct me into the Dark Tidings Best Set, but you'll have to try again another day. You'll have to try again another day. My mental capacity has withstood it this time. If you play casually at home with friends, AOA is max fun for your money. Winds of Exchange if you want to compete at Vault Tours. Yeah, sealed AOA is pretty awesome. How do I see where the Vault Tours are and when they happen? Well, the full Vault Tour list for this upcoming year hasn't been revealed yet. But we do have some information on that. Let me see if I can pull that up. KeyForging. Oh my goodness. KeyForging. There we go. I think it's this article right here. No, it's not that article. It is this one? This article? I think. Yeah, here we go. That link right there should explain most of it. Alright, we can finally Maelstrom. How the heck did he take me off check again? What is happening? Okay. We can finally Maelstrom. It took way too long to draw into that. Chosen One. And a Guiltspine Netcaster. Okay. I'm kind of out of Ember control at the moment, so hopefully he doesn't go too crazy. Oh, he's going Untamed. He's gonna go way too crazy. Yep, here it comes. Snufflegator. Bigger. Please no Dust Pixie. No! You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, and the Nature's Call to top it all off. He just had a handful of Untamed, apparently. Wow. Dude, I cannot believe that all 3 of my Maelstroms, look at, and then there's still 2 left. 2 of my 3 Maelstroms are bottom 3 cards. That's insane. 3. All 3 of my Maelstroms were so low in my deck. That is just ridiculous. That is wild. Okay, he just went up to 12 Ember. Well, so much for that, I guess. That game would have been very, very different had my Maelstroms come up differently. Let me see if I can rematch this guy. Because I'm convinced that if I can get my Maelstroms earlier than that, I'll be in a much better spot. We're also gonna have to take a look at this deck when we're done here. Look, there's a Maelstrom. Do we want to keep this? Sure. We could start out with a Brain Drain. How about that? Give him a 4-card hand. Yeah, get this Potion of Invulnerability out of here. Ha! Get wrecked. Alright. Let's go Untamed. And that's another thing. If I have like my Deepwater Gruin out there and everything, like on the board, and then I Maelstrom, I just get my Deepwater Gruin back for later, like a couple turns down the road. So it doesn't really hurt me in that regard either. Get my Deepwater Gruin back for another play. You're very welcome, Susu. Glad we got that figured out for you. Let's go Shadows. I'm gonna steal from you, and I'm gonna steal from you, and play Finchy Cloaky. All right, here we go. We got some good stuff coming up here. We got, if he plays a Hunting Witch, we can kill it with the Thunder Toe. If he plays out a huge Brobnar board, we can Maelstrom it. And then also throw it on Hookmaster, Guiltspine Netcaster. And then again, like even though my Deepwater Gruin is dead in the discard pile, Witch of the Dawn, bring it right back. Easy as that. And I get to Forge. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go on Favy. Thunder Toe. I gotta hit my Finch Cloak, sadly. Then I'll play a Guiltspine, a Hookmaster. And then we're gonna hang on to that Maelstrom, because I have PTSD. I have PTSD from last time, and not having access to a single one for literally the whole game. Now we got a really nice Untamed board here. Okay, he just played Commander Remy. Very weird. I wonder why he did that. I'm gonna go Untamed then. First up a little bit. Raise the Tide. Throw down Chelonia. Witch of the Dawn to bring back the Deepwater Gruin. Witch of the Dawn to bring back my Leobi. Deepwater Gruin. Mushroom Man. And my Leobi again. Capture there. Boom. Now he's probably going to bring out the Lomir Flame Fist, because he had, what, like 3 of them? Oh, he's going Untamed. Yeah, he has 3 Lomir Flame Fists. That's pretty crazy. I can't fight next turn. Yay, did hit Kichi. Nope. No Untamed Kichi. Oh, Nature's Call. Yeah, it's a very different story this time around. It looks like. Got a very different thing going here. How did this Hookmaster take damage? Or his Snufflegator? Oh, he didn't. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's go. Let's just go Untamed, honestly. Might as well just reap out. You know what I'm saying? I was tempted to go Unfathomable and maybe Illusions of Grandeur him back into Untamed. And maybe punish him that way. But I was like, I have this Untamed board here, I might as well just reap out. Ooh, the Longer Flame Fist. Another one. Another one. Wow. Wait, is that... Okay. Another one. Okay. Okay. Could we just go Untamed again? Surely he can't answer another Untamed Reap, right? Surely. Surely 11 is too much for him. Surely Temple. Because he'll have another Lomir. There's nothing crazy in the Sanctum. Looks good to me. Also, I saw your online tournament video. How did you get access to it? Like through social media or an official website? How do you sign up? Are you talking about the one like the I competed in a $800 KeyForge tournament online thing? Is that the video you're talking about? Because if so, that was on Discord. There was a Discord server that was doing a tournament called like the Vault Warrior thing, I think. Yeah, that one. So that was on Discord. That was I don't know if the Discord server is still around or not. It may have just been for that one thing, but that was a Discord tournament that was hosted. It was like a fan made tournament. I might be able to figure out how to invite you to. I don't know. Are you part of any KeyForge Discords? Because there's a number of KeyForge Discords that host their own. Okay, yeah, it's taken down after the third or so. Okay, yeah, because there are a number of fan-made tournaments that take place in Discords. Like there's the NKFL, there's the ABR, there's the KFPL as well. So if you're interested, and if you're not part of them already, I may be able to figure out how to invite you to those so that maybe you can participate in them yourself if you're interested. Oh yeah, got the W. Does he want the best of 3? Have people just not heard the term rubber match before? That's what I say. When it's like, when we're 1-1 for the best of 3, I call it a rubber match. That's what I've always called it. he was like, rubber? What's rubber? What's a rubber match? Alright, we can keep that. We got a chosen one here, which is pretty cool. I sent you a friend request. My user is Lenny Cosmic. Okay, cool. You'll have to accept that. But yeah, so I mean, if you can get your hands on NKFL, ABR, stuff like that, then there you have it. There's all sorts of really, really cool stuff that goes on there. People don't play bridge anymore. Nice, we got another pretty poppin' hand here. Another beautiful Untamed hand. But as usual, none of my Untamed Tide Raisers. What is up with that? What is up with that? Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, there's both my Tide Razors. Right after I just take this Untamed turn. There they both are. No, my Chelonia. Not my Chelonia. So I think it was Orion or Floximal that recommended that our next member goal after we win without reaping. So once we've completed that, the next member goal should be win without Ember Pips. Now that would be hard. To win a game without resolving any Ember bonus pips. You can't gain Ember through pips like that. Now that would be a worthy goal. So that could be like once we hit like 10 members, then we could attempt that or something. That'd be wild. That would be wild. Let's go Untamed. I want to reap twice. And then gain 2 here. And then do we play the Cross Porpoises? Because those 3 Lomer Flame Fists are so scary. Let's do it. Screw it. Let's go for it. Yeah, that'd be wild. That would be wild. Use a Puzzling Trinket deck. That could be interesting. Yeah, resolve the Ember Pips as something other than an Ember Pip. That could be a good strategy actually. Get some different value out of them. Oh, I need to end my turn. I'm just sitting here talking about Puzzling Trinket, and I haven't ended my turn for some reason. Yeah, that'd be super cool. So you could get some draw value, damage value, capture value out of them. Anything but their intended purpose. Anything but their intended purpose of advancing you through the game. That could be a good strategy. Or even like an M4 Captura deck. Could do that too. Interesting. Okay. Let's go. This is interesting. Oh, he terms of redressed me. What a piece of work this guy is. Alright, let's scooped up this, or not scooped, hit the Lomir Flame Fist, scooped the Sergeant Ezekiel, steal one, and then One-Eyed Willa. Now I'm out of range of his other 2 Lomir Flame Fists. A full game of bridge is called a rubber. I thought it was a KeyForge combo. Honestly, I didn't know that rubber or rubber match was a bridge reference. It's just something that my dad has always said, so I just have always also said it. He just punched my One-Eyed Willa. That's quite the phrase. He just punched my One-Eyed Willa. Alright, so we got the key. Oh, hey, we could do the Kilogog's Trench Brent the Fanatic trick again. That'd be cool. It would also kill my Witch of the Dawns, but I have the feeling they're going to die soon anyway. Let's Brain Drain to start off. Oh, perfect time for Brain Drain. Holy. What do we want to get rid of? Get the Dust Pixie out of here. Hopefully I can deal with the Hunting Witch next turn or something. Actually, my Kilogog's Trench will do that for me. Ugh, that was a scary hand. That was a scary. Okay. Epic. We can go... How should we take care... Actually, we don't even have to worry about that. Because, so Kilgog's Trench is going to deal with the Hunting Witch and Dew Fairy. So I could just focus on a different route of play. I could... Ooh, actually I think we should go Untamed and Infighting here. Yeah, let's do that. Because that should kill his Hunting Witch, Sergeant Zakiel, and Looter Goblin. Because then next turn, I'll have a really, really nice Shadows lineup here. Because he's probably going to play his Dust Pixie on this turn, so I can Kerwallop it. And then I can also kill with the Burned as well. So... Wow, he had his Fuzzy Groon too. That is bonkers. Kerwallop is also going to kill my Witch of the Dawn. Let's go. Heck yeah. So Shadows it is. Trickle Down Theory for fun. Kerwallop for more fun. And then also, let's finish off this Niffleape. And then also Brand. And then steal 3 off the Kilgog's Trench. That is so cool. I love this deck. I really do. It is very rare that I have this much fun with the Dark Tidings deck. But this one actually has some very cool tricks. Over the course of me practicing with this deck, I've been trying to figure out when to play Kilgog's Trench, and I think I finally got it, at least one scenario figured out for the most part. It can really help for a good Bren play. So it can be tricky to play at times, but I think there are definitely scenarios and situations in which it really helps. Okay, very cool. All right, I gotta see what this deck was rated. What is this deck rated? Oh, I clicked on it already. What am I doing? That's something I like doing. Playing a few games against the deck, and then afterwards checking to see what stats it had. 70. Respectable. Light on the Ember control, but yeah, add some really good bursty stuff. Triple Lomir Flame Fist was kind of crazy. In terms of redress, had some good setup with the terms of redress and everything. Not a bad deck. Not a bad deck at all. Alright, let's go again. Joanna, continue to do your stuff, girl. Oh my goodness. We're up against the Berserker deck. Spare me, please. Oh, what is this deck? Oh my goodness. Double Fresh Marks, Brick Nasty, Overrun, Feats of... Oh, please. Feats of Strength 2, and a Ged Hammer. A Ged freaking Hammer. Plunder, Dragonet. Oh, another Kilgog's Trench. Interesting. Double Mesmerist with a Xanx Harvester. Double Ironix Rebel. Brain Dart. Mix with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total creatures. Dude, those fresh marks are gonna throw off my Maelstrom game. I'm not gonna want a Maelstrom if I have 7 Ember on my creatures. Give them a whole key for it. This hand is kind of weird, if I'm being honest. Kind of weird. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I can get a couple Shadows creatures down, and then maybe draw into some Unfathomable for a cool, like, Brain Drain play. I don't know. We'll see what happens. apparently he chose the wrong deck. Okay. Guess he just chose the wrong deck. I would have liked to see what I could have done against this deck. I would have liked to see that. Weird. Very, very weird. Alright, well, we got another game pulled up right here. Let's hop into this one. Hop into Joanna. Game 4. Now we're up against, ooh, fish. You gotta love fish. You gotta love fish. Oh, dude, what a sweet Maverick. Pumpkin Jack 88. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Love to have you. I'm glad you enjoy watching. Good times all around. Thank you for being here. Q Hatchet the Null Mayor. That is a super cool Maverick. The Sanctum Befuddle. With a Befuddle in the Unfathomable as well. This deck looks horrible. Oh my goodness, this deck looks like absolute cancer. Halifest with double Rick and double Volca. And a Might Club to start doing stuff right away. Renewed Life with Membership Drive. Zephon the Opulent. And a Timoti. Dude, I think this is the kind of deck that I'm going to struggle against. I think this is the kind of deck that Joanna will struggle against. These insanely fast, bursty ones. Because I don't have that much Ember Control. I don't have that much. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Start out with a Shadows One-Eyed Willow. Because like I have some Ember Control, but not that much. Not so much to recover from a 5 like a huge membership drive burst and Befuddle and like Halifest crap. This is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. Oh, perfect. Well, I wanted to go Unfathomable, so I will do just that. It's Portal to raise the tide. Throw it on a Chosen One. And then Illusions. If you don't go Unfathomable, then I get 3 Ember. How about that? How's about that? Oh, he went Unfathomable. Cowp. What is that, Garbo? What is that, Garbo? He forgot to raise the tide. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go Shadows. We are definitely gonna fight that Cowp out of here, off the board. And then play Finchity Cloak. And Ye Old Brand. And how about a Gas Pipes Malone? Good old Gas Pipes Malone. Oh, nice Untamed. Nice Untamed. Very, very nice Untamed. I don't see any Martyr of the Vault or Rant and Rive. Dude, replace the Pound. Maybe not the Pound, I don't know. Replace one of those Volcas with a Rant and Rive. You've got a really nice Brobnar Pod on your hand. It's already a really nice Brobnar Pod, but Rant and Rive would just elevate it. Elevate it. Holy. Hey, yo. Nice, the Sanctum Befuddle. That's what you like to see right there. The Sanctum Befuddle. Wow. Amazing. So I can only play Unfathomable. I'm just gonna go Shadows then. Because I've got a really nice board here that it would be a shame if I didn't use it. Let's Reap for one thing. And then also, let's fight there. And then let's fight there. And let's fight there. And we'll call it a day. Boom. Very nice. I've got a nice setup for the Brend here. Finch Cloak can kill the Brend with infighting. Pounded me, or he's about to pound me. As long as Finch Cloak doesn't die right now, I can kill the Brend. Oh, Harmalatoon. Oh, the Brick Nasty. Oh, the Press Game. Okay. Man, or do I just go... No, I should go Untamed. I can kill the Harmalatoon right now. And the Rustmiser. And all those fish. So that's cool. Let's do that. Let's do just that. Untamed. Let's just start out with infighting. Wow. Crazy. And then we can Chelonia. And Deepwater Gruin. And All Tied Up. And Aembermedes. I have just got to race to the end faster than him. And if he does Hallowfest now, I have Maelstrom to counter it, which is cool. I just know that once his burst starts popping off... Oh, wait a minute. His Hallowfest is in the discard pile? His Hallowfest must have been tokenized. Let's go, dude. Let's go. That's huge. And his other Befuddle, too. Oh, my goodness. Dude, his fish were some dangerous cards. Oh, my gosh. That was so lucky. Dang. His Hallowfest, excuse me, got tokenized. His Befuddle got tokenized. That's huge. That's so huge. Those are like some of the cards I was most afraid of. The dangers of tokenization. That's how it is. That's how it goes. The dangers of token making. Oh, he just wanted to kill my stuff. Okay, we get to Forge again. Let's go. We could actually threaten check right now. Let's just do that. Let's just threaten check. I honestly did not expect this game to go this way. Wow, we actually just straight up won that. We actually made this guy rage quit. That's how amazing we just did. That was a, let's see, that was a 6-turn game. That was really cool. I did not expect that to happen. I gotta see what this deck was rated. Winds of Exchange, ruining your deck's consistency since 2023. Exactly. Do you want to play a game of KeyForge with absolutely zero consistency where you could lose any of your key cards at any point? Winds of Exchange is the set for you. Come on, man. Just load. I want to see what this deck was. There we go. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. 86 sass. 86 sass, Hallowfest, Winds of Exchange. Taken down by a mere high 70s Dark Tidings deck. Oh. Granted, your good cards did get tokenized, but even so, I was making some pretty good moves myself, I must say. I didn't even notice the Legacy Sparkfist in here as well. This deck is awesome. This deck is amazing. What the heck? A Legacy Sparkfist, a Sanctum Maverick Befuddle, and Hallowfest with Double Brick Nasty, and just a whole bunch of crazy stuff. That's insane. There's not a ton of Ember control, which is why my burst was so effective, but even so, that's insane. That is so cool. DT best set? No. I still stand by the fact that DT is not best set. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, sir. Yeah, Sparkfist is a legacy. You can tell by that little symbol right here that he's a legacy. Originally from Dark Tidings. You have a Spark Fist? Do you have a Spark Fist and a Winds of Exchange deck? Or a Dark Tidings deck? I love the fish. Mulgogi, I love the fish. Keep him coming. Alright, let's play another one. Oh, Dinobot is playing a game, but it's locked. I want to play Dinobot. Alright, let's do one more game with Joanna, and then I have a Vault Master deck that I want to keep playing with a little bit. Or that I want to practice with, I should say. A Dark Tidings deck? Okay, yeah. So Dark Tidings is Spark Fist's native set. But like in this deck up here that he showed up in Winds of Exchange, so he's a legacy. Madaps again? Ooh, a Rebel deck. Age of Ascension has this. Love this. Yeah, this is a really, really strong house. Just it has a lot of its bases covered. You know, has good board control, good Ember control, disruption on top of that, good artifact control, key cost, key taxing. It's a very, very good house. This deck looks horrible. Ugh, Epic Poem, double Faust, double Legionary Trainer, Kaboom. This deck looks scary. Starting it out with an Ikoji Outpost too. Jeez. Toggle Shadows. Trickle Down Theory to raise the tide. I'll steal one. Play Mac the Knife. See what that does for us. Wow. Overkill on that Mac the Knife. I subscribed because you agreed with me. Heck yeah. Let's go. Thank you very much for subscribing. I don't think too many people would argue that this is an unlovable house. I think a lot of people don't like this because it has lots of feel bad cards, but there's no denying that it is a very, very powerful house. All right, let's go. Wow, that was kind of crazy. Let's go Untamed here. We could Chelonia and then Keyfrog, and then let's enrage a couple things. Let's enrage the Faust and then one of these rebels. No Maelstrom. Rats. Thundertoe will be helpful to kill a couple rebels. Well, not anymore. Never mind. Ironix Banner. To make life difficult. Oh, well, he just killed everything for me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for, you know, just destroying everything for me. That was very kind of you. Let's go Unfathomable. I'll Hookmaster. Nope, I did that out of order. Thundertoe. Whoops. Whoops. Tamwa. Trickle Down Theory. I love Trickle Down Theory. What a great card. All right, here we go. We got a couple Maelstroms here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, Kaboom did put it on the archives, but I'm honestly just glad to have it off the board for now. It may come back to bite me, but I was like, I don't have a very good answer to this yet. Now I do. Now I just drew into it. But at the time, now he does have a big archives. 5 cards in the archives. What's happening? He just keeps killing everything. The Ikoji Outpost. What a crazy card. I lost a game to somebody at KeyForge Celebration because of Ikoji Outpost. Because of 2 Ikoji Outposts, actually. Let's go Shadows. Scooped the Zaorha. Pinch Cloak. Back over to you. Okay. Chelonia is in my discard pile, so I can bring that back with Witch of the Dawn. Get some extra value out of the Deepwater Grand Mushroom Man. And then Maelstrom that stuff back on top of my deck along with all this garbage. Alright, we definitely Maelstrom next turn. I have 3 of them in my hand. Definitely Maelstrom. I assume he's gonna hit check, so I'll be able to trickle down theory as well. Then I'll probably discard one of the other copies. I think it'd be smart to hang on to at least one Maelstrom. Just because it's Winds of Exchange, and you never know when the Winds of Exchange deck will just burst out a massive, massive board out of nowhere. Yeah, he's going Mars with the Archives. So, that's a terrifying thought. Oh man, dude, he's gonna do some crazy Iron X Rebel stuff right now, isn't he? Oh no. Oh no. Things are about to get absolutely wild. Oh, Felix the Disintegrator is gonna kill me. Dude. This is not good. This is not good. I'm gonna lose like 6+ Ember right now. Yeah, Maelstrom is gonna do work, as is this Felix the Disintegrator. Oh no. Have mercy. Oh, dude, it's over. It's over. It is absolutely over. Okay, I'm gonna lose 6 Ember to this. And he has his Legionary Trainer out right now, too. Still got some shadow stuff coming up. Okay, he didn't go quite as high as I thought he would. So we're going to go Unfathomable for sure. Maelstrom the heck out of all that. Trickle down theory to put myself at check. I will discard 1 copy and keep the other in hand. Oh, I didn't draw into the shadow stuff I wanted. I guess I really only drew like 1 card, but still. Or maybe 2. Well. Even with him helping me with the closer negotiation. What a shame. What a shame. The flea market? He has a flea market in that deck too? Oh my goodness. Well, I can stop this key, miraculously. Make sure to trickle down theory first. And then Finch Cloak. I can't play the Bren though. Nope. Nothing doing on this one. That Felix the Disintegrator play was so bad. That was painful. Is he gonna do it to me again? He redrew into it that quickly. Out of all the cards that I put back on top of his deck, this one was so close to the top. That's crazy. Iron X Rebel with the Disintegrator is so good. So good. And the Crystal Hive. Double Iron Expander. Dude, this Mars Pod is so good. That Mars Pod is so good. That's like the perfect Mars Pod. The ideal Mars Pod right there. Not quite, actually. If it had a Mars Needs Ember, that would make it even better. Well, so much for that. You had a good run, Joanna. See, at least in like NKFL, I would have a little more agency over like matchups and stuff. Like I'd be able to pick and choose matchups a little bit more. Because here I'm just like going into randos and stuff on competitive. Like it's just a whole bunch of random decks I'm up against. But in NKFL, at least I can ban ones that look like bad matchups. I can hopefully try to navigate matchups a little bit more. So, yeah. Alright, so I think next what I'll do is play with one of these Vaultmaster decks. I've been playing with my Vaultmaster decks recently, and this one in particular has been super fun to play with. This one's pretty fun and strong as well. And then this one has the Maverick, Cornus and Octavia, and double replay pod, which is pretty cool. So I think I might play with these for a few games, and then we'll call it a night. So let's... I really wish Vaultmaster decks were allowed in NKFL. that'd be great. I want to play with... This one I've been experimenting with today. So let's play with this one. I did play a few games with this one earlier. Explorer Illerback, the Master Changeling. Yeah, I had never seen a Vaultmaster deck with a Maverick before, so I was like, that's pretty cool. Then also has Double Terror, Orton of the Chain, Tesmal with a Mark of Dis, Essence Scale with Tesmal, which is really cool. Double Replay Pod with, it looks like what, 8 Mars creatures. Mars needs Ember, and Antony, a couple Subject Kirby's in there as well with a Rogue Operation. This little, has the Quintrino Warp, has pretty much the only like big board control. It's like the only like soft board wipe in the deck, so it is kind of light on the board control, also quite light on the Ember control, kind of light on the Ember control. Antony can come in clutch every now and then, but it's a fun one. It's a fun one. Also, I don't think I ever looked to see what that last deck I went up against was rated. Dis. We got some house dis. Great games. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night. Thank you very much for stopping by, Dave. It was great to have you. Thank you so much for coming by the stream. It was a lot of fun, and I hope to see you again very soon, hopefully in person. I really hope to make it out to a in-person event at some point so we can play. But yeah, thanks again. See you later. Yep, Pumpkin Jack. We got some house dis. Got some house dis action for you. If anybody chooses to join my game, we'll see. We'll get to see some house dis gameplay. $100 board, or effective power, or whatever. 22 creatures. So it can put out a pretty big board, which is cool. Double replay pod is interesting. What I like to do is I'll have one replay pod out, and then some creatures will die, so they'll go under that first replay pod. And then what happens is that I go Mars the next turn, pop that replay pod, and then play my second replay pod, and then play out those Mars creatures again. So then if they die a second time, right back under the second replay pod they go. About to buy my second disc playmat. Nice. Heck yeah. I know that there are a few disc themed playmats out there. There's the Orb of Invidious, the Malison, and then I think one of the Sins has a playmat as well, like Greed or something. Which one are you about to die or buy? Which one are you about to die? Which one are you about to buy? Which ones do you have? What is going on here? So we'll probably just play this one last game here, and then I'm super hungry, so I might go and grab some to eat. We're up against KeyForge again. You have the Malison playmat. Nice. Nice, nice. That one's pretty cool. I don't particularly like Maelstrom as Malison as a creature, but his artwork is very interesting and unique. He's a very odd-looking disc creature for sure. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing here. We got the Terror turn 1. Turn 1 player 1 Terror. You'll have to see it. It'll leave me with a kind of awkward 2/2/2 hand. Actually, it has a draw pip, so I'll still have 7 cards in hand, but weird. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's also playing a Vault Master deck. Okay. Sunita, who plans for Vault. Cincinnatus Rex, Golden Spiral with Exile. What have I gotten myself into? What have I gotten myself into, bro? I have cool Vault Master decks, but nothing like that. What am I looking at? Mix? Oh, wow, dude. Double Destroy Them All, Kaboom, Double Dominator, Double Megamouth with an Ether Spider, Triple freaking Odoac, the freaking Patrician, with the Cincy Golden Spiral, and Exile, and Citizen's Tricks, and double Grand Alliance Council with double Tabor Antony, Xeno Training, Rogue Operation, Future Booster, and Ingram Garcia? What is this deck, bro? What is this deck? Oh my goodness. And the Golden Spiral is down already? This is not ideal, friends. This is not it. This is not ideal. Hey, at least we get to play our Maverick. That's a win right there. Maverick down. Ooh, a stealth mode. Gotta love this good old stealth mode. Trust the disrespect his deck. I will try. I will try to disrespect it as much as I can. Dude, how many creatures does he have in this deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. He has one more creature than I do. I think I'm going to want to hang on to this Quintrino Warp until there's more creatures on the board. Destroy Them All is such a good card. Let's go Starlines. Throw down a CXO Tabor. Let's pop the ward on the Ingram. Then I have, let's see, for Zap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage I can spread around here. Oh, I guess I just had 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I just had 4. Subject Kirby for the Zizak, and then we're gonna stealth mode. Nice, got some more Starline stuff here. Very cool. He's going Saurian. Ooh. I wonder if he's gonna pull off the combo here. Rex plus Viral? That'd be terrifying. Oh, he discarded the Exile. Let's go. Happy day. Happy day. Okay. We are definitely going to go Star Lions, I think. Does he have, like, board wipes or anything? Oh, yeah, he has Kaboom, doesn't he? He does have Kaboom. Yeah, I think we should go Star Lions, because I can Reap, throw down 2 more creatures, 3 more, 4 more. I can play all the creatures in my hand. Whereas in Mars... no, I'm just gonna go Starlines. Hopefully it'll force out the kaboom. Hopefully it'll force out the kaboom. Force out the kaboom. Mars and Dis in the same deck has to go so hard. It's interesting. It's very interesting. They were in the same sets, or yeah, they're in the same set for Coda and AoE, and that's pretty much it. Now for Vaultmaster, it's a very interesting combination. Oh, he's going Saurian. Now will he do the combo? Dude, since he Rex with Chaosodon for repeated Chaosodon fights, that would be pretty crazy. Alright, here we go. Sit back, grab your popcorn, and let's watch the chaos happen. Cincinnati's Rex, Golden Spiral, classic combo. If I had a bag of popcorn with me right now, I would go and pop it, and so we could watch the madness ensue. My favorite food of all time is Orville Redenbacher's movie theater butter microwave popcorn. Specifically that. That is peak popcorn. Best food ever created on the history of mankind and humanity, in all of history. Just the absolute best. This will be tough to recover from, because he's gonna burst like nobody's business. Oh no. Peanut butter. Very interesting. Okay. Peanut butter's up there too. Peanut butter's really good. I do love me some Nutella. In fact, I actually have Nutella on my desk with me right now, which is kind of interesting. I enjoy eating Nutella straight out the can. This Quintrino Warp, I'm so glad I held on to it. It's going to put in some major work here pretty quick. Also, the Mars Needs Ember. Oh, dude, the Mars Needs Ember is going to be so good. The Mars Needs Ember will be so good. Mars Needs Ember straight into a Quintrino Warp for Mars and Saurian to wipe his entire board. Wow, that's super cool with the Console Primus putting Ember from the Rex onto my own creatures. Oh, well, look, there went my mark, dude. Alright, so this should be the last time. I guess he could... Yeah, this should be the last time. Okay. Oh, dude. I really wish I could Mars' Ember and Quintrino Warp in the same turn. I think we should Mars Needs Ember first, because he's not going to want to go and fight anything with his Rex right now. So I say we go Mars, hit the Mars Needs Ember, and then this dude here. Oh, they're going to replay pod, and hope. And we just got to hope that we can get there fast enough, you know? We just have to hope that we can race to our third key. Don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll give it the old college try, you know? So he's not that much in the lead. Right? He's not that much in the lead. Because he can't fight with his Cincinnati Rex right now. He could fight once. He could fight once and not die. Holy crap. It's like I hate the fact that I had to give him another turn with his Cincinnati Rex on the board, but I just didn't want to pass up on the Marzine's Ember value. And I've still got my Antony coming up too. So hopefully we might be able to, hopefully we can actually draw into it and do some work with that. Yes, it's crazy. My brother actually has a Vault Master deck. He actually has 2 Vault Master decks with this combo in it. With the Golden Spiral Rex combo. So we can go Star Alliance. Census, Future Booster, Neutrino Warp, Verdis, and Sorian. Come on, Antony. Dang it. No, Antony. As to be expected, I never draw what I need to draw. I never draw well. That's not true. But it pretty much is. It's very rare that I feel like I have notoriously bad luck when it comes to KeyForge. When it comes to drawing cards, for some reason, it's very rare that I draw what I want or what I need. I don't know what's up with that. What's this music? It's really nice. This music is just no copyright lo-fi, like 24-hour loop that I found. Or not 24-hour. Like a little, like, I don't remember how long it was. I think it was like an hour or so. No copyright lo-fi loop that I just found on YouTube. Any rogue operation me. How rude. Man, no Antony. That sucks. That really sucks. That sucks. Ooh, Mark of This. Nice. Oh, Terror. Nice. I'm drawing all the stuff I don't need. It was in the bottom 6. Make that bottom 5. Wow. There it is. Way at the bottom. As to be expected. As to be expected. Alright, but I think we'll leave it right there for tonight. This was a really, really fun stream. Thanks to everybody who stopped by. Came through and watched the stream, watched the games. Some very cool news on keyforging.com. The new restricted list, obviously. Then there's also the article about the TRG and everything. Grim Reminders talk is always a lot of fun. Love talking about the new set. Yeah, nice meeting you as well, Pumpkin Jack. I'm glad you could make it through and watch the stream. Hope to see you in some future ones. But yeah, so hopefully Grim Reminders will be hitting people's doorsteps soon. Hopefully my doorstep very soon. I can start putting out some Grim Reminders openings and stuff. I think that'll be a lot of fun, being able to go through that stuff with you guys. As for the next video, I'm not 100% sure what the next video will be. Hopefully it'll be coming out pretty soon. Hopefully, I say hopefully a lot. There's a lot of hoping going on here. But there may be another video this week. If not this week, then early next week. And hopefully we can keep live streaming. We do have the win without reaping. We did just hit that member goal. This stream, in fact. So we will be doing a win without reaping live stream very soon here to celebrate reaching 7 members. Speaking of members, huge shout out and huge thank you to KeyForge and to Sunday for becoming members of the Library Access membership. Thank you guys so much. That is so huge. Very, very generous of you. Thank you so much for that. Hopefully you guys hopefully you guys enjoy the exclusive content, the exclusive emotes. Yeah, and again, thank you so much for becoming members. Susu, thank you very much for stopping by. It was great to have you. Thanks to all of you for enjoying the stream. It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see you all again in the next one. See you later.